Hey guys, Deja Taxes here. So today is January 10th, 2022, and the IRS just released a really awesome newsletter that answers all of your questions on the 2022 tax filing season. So let's go ahead and get into this newsletter. The first thing that you want to know is that the tax season for 2022 to file your 2021 tax returns starts on January 24th. So I know you're probably wondering, that's odd because I've already seen people starting to work on their 2021 tax returns. Well, that's true. What people are doing is going ahead and starting to prepare their returns if you're one of those early birds. And what companies are doing is they're pretty much just holding on to your information, holding on to your return, and they're going to send it to the IRS once the season officially begins on January 24th. The other big thing that you need to know is that the tax filing deadline for most people is going to be on April 18th. But if you want an extension, you can go ahead and request an extension up until October 17th. So you would request your extension by April 18th, and then you would have until October 17th to go ahead and file, just for those people who may need a little bit of extra time. If you are one of those people who are still waiting on your prior year returns, so if you're still waiting on your 2020 tax returns, then just know that you may still have a delay on that, but you can go ahead and start working on your 2021 returns. You do not have to wait until your 2020 returns are fully processed before you go ahead and start working on 2021. Just so you know, if you filed your 2020 returns by April 1st, which was, the deadline for 2020 returns to be processed. If you filed before April 2021, then that has been processed. If there were no errors and it didn't need extra review, then those are done. So if you're one of those people who did file before April, then something's wrong. Sweetie, something is wrong. So I don't know if you have checked the mail or if you've gotten a notice, but yeah, just so you know, if you haven't gotten it back, something is either wrong or something is under review. If you're one of those people who filed late after April 2021, then sweetie, you're gonna have to keep waiting. But like I said, go ahead and just start working on your 2021 returns. Okay, moving forward, there's a bunch of really helpful information, obviously, on irs.gov. If you have any questions, go there. Of course, you can call, of course, you can try, but listen, they are being straight up with you. They've had record-breaking phone calls. If you have to call, there will be delays. There will be delays. So if you can ask questions, with reliable sources such as me, or if you can go online and answer those questions, that's going to be your best bet. And then also, if you can file electronically and choose direct deposit, that's also going to be your best bet. FYI, it's going to take probably 21 days. If you file direct deposit, and again, if there are no errors, then you will probably get your refund within 21 days. So that's why they do recommend that you just go ahead and file electronically and choose direct deposit, because that's the quickest way to get your tax returns processed and your refunds sent to you quickest. So moving along with this article, free file starts on January 14th. So free file is when the IRS partners with companies that pretty much allow you to file your taxes for free. And this is if you make less than $73,000. Now, free file is a program where tax companies offer software for you to do your tax returns yourself. But there's also another program. It's called VITA, the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance program. That is where you can go somewhere in person and they will pretty much help you. So they'll be the ones kind of like preparing it for you. And that's another option. So I feel like a lot of people don't know that, you know, there are so many free resources out there for you to file your taxes, but of course, you know, people do charge, and, you know, you can pay for like that expert help and like that additional assistance, but there are so many free resources out there. And then the last one is tax counseling for the elderly. So if you're one of those senior citizens and you need help, go ahead and check out that resource, because that's really helpful. Last but not least, again, like I mentioned earlier, check the IRS.gov for all of your questions, and specifically questions on child tax credits, and third, in economic impact payments. So for people who have not received like stimulus payments, things like that, go ahead and check on IRS.gov. There are a bunch of resources on there. And then tips to make filing easier. You need to go ahead and make sure you have all of your 2020 tax return information. So what does that include? That includes like all of your social security numbers, that identity protection pin, your IP pin. Go ahead and get that. Go ahead and sign into your IRS.gov account. I'm pretty sure most people probably may know about this, but if you don't know about this, this is where you can go online and get pretty much all of your tax information for your personal account. So that's your tax records are going to be there, like where's my refund status is going to be there. You know, so much information is there. If you haven't filed in a while, then it may take a while to set up this IRS.gov account, because I don't know, I think it's related to your like most recent tax history. So if you haven't done it in a while, then it may take you some time, but it's so critical for you to go ahead and set up that account if you can, because that will be the source for you to have the most accurate information, because it's going to be literally just for you, for your situation. And then finally, you know, again, they just really want people to go ahead and file electronically and do the direct deposit, so that way you can get your refund processed. I think everyone is like wanting to have the quickest and most accurate return. And so what you need to do is just go ahead and follow those two steps. If you have some certain situations, you won't really have a choice but to mail in your taxes. But if you're one of those people who can file electronically, that's what you want to do. All right, wrapping up this video. Key filing dates. Like we said, January 14th, that's when your free file opens. January 18th, that is when you have the due date. If you're someone who's like an entrepreneur, or you're self-employed, or you're a contractor and you pay quarterly taxes, January 18th is the due date for you to make your last payment for your 2021 taxes. January 24th is when the IRS 2022 tax season officially begins. But before that, again, you can still go ahead and start working on your tax returns. You don't have to wait. If you do it before that deadline, then the companies will just hold on to your information and send it to the IRS directly once they start processing on January 24th. And then the other really important date for you to remember is April 18th. That's the due date to file your tax return or request an extension. And if you request an extension, you'll have until October 17th. Okay, guys, that wraps up this video. Thanks for sticking with me if you made it to the end of this. I really, just want to get this page engagement going. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. And of course, be sure to like and follow me. I'm really happy about, just kind of having this page to bring information on a complicated topic in terms that's easy to understand. So I'm more than happy to answer any questions. And until next time, guys, bye.